Hey my lovelies, my name is Jane and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, please like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. So without further ado, today I'm going to be testing the new L'Oreal True Match Nude Plump Tinting Serum, which is this one here. I have this one in the shade 2 to 3 Light. What I like about this one, before I've even tried it, is the fact it's got 1% pure hyaluronic acid in. So anything that's got good skincare in, I am so up for. I use hyaluronic acid on a daily basis anyway, so having a little extra isn't going to hurt. Okay, so like I said, I've not used this one. I've had this one sat here, I want to say a couple of weeks now. So it's a case about time that I actually tried it and filmed it. So we got it on this dropper. Don't know whether you can see, but it's quite liquidy. They recommend, oh, I'm making a mess. They recommend that you use your fingers on this one. It's going to be more of a light coverage from what I understand. I have seen a few reviews on this one recently. So I thought, well, we're still going to give it a go anyway. So, there's a squidgery dropper. I know everybody's sort of doing all this malarkey, but it's like, if I even try that, I'm just going to make the biggest, fattest mess in the whole creation. So anything like that, I do like to use my hand as my palette. So I'm going to squeeze a decent amount on there. As you can see, it's quite running. I'm tripping all over my desk. And I'm just going to, got my big mirror there. That's why I'm looking that way. And I'm just going to chuck that one on and see what I think. First off the bat, glowy. I like glowy. Glowy's good. It does feel like a serum. Let's say I use serums every day. And it really does feel like a serum. Feels lovely. A little bit more. Chuck that one across my forehead. Down my nose. But, oh goodness, that does. It glides on. It's almost like got a bit of silkiness to it. It just feels really silky to the touch, which I really like. Doesn't feel, it's not oily. Don't know what it is. It doesn't feel oily. That's not what it is at all, but it's got this slip to it. But again, with a serum base, it's going to, but hopefully that's looking decent. Okay, so liking the look of that one. And so it's darker than I thought it would be. I thought it'd be a bit lighter than that, but it does look nice. I'm going to take my beauty blender and just blend over, just to sort of sink it in a bit. And as you can see kind of my redness in that, but it's not a full coverage by any means. It's barely a medium coverage, because like I say, you can still see sort of every blemish in that's there, which is fine. As you can see, you know, I woke up this lovely spot here this morning and it's not covering it whatsoever, but that's what concealer's for. But I am surprised at how dark it is. I did expect it to be a bit lighter than that, but that's fine. Yeah, definitely. Let's get in a bit closer. As you can see, it's not going to cover everything. So if you're looking for a full coverage sort of foundation or serum, this is not the one. But if you're looking for that little bit of light, you know, smooths all your skin out, makes it look a bit more, you know, just put together, this is a really nice one. I'm going to see if we can build it up in some areas. I'm just going to give it a try. Like I say, we don't know until we try. I'm just going to take a little bit on my other finger and just sort of dot some on my cheek, just to see if we can kind of build just a smidge. So just patting that on, that has built a little bit. Yeah, see, that's definitely built a little bit more than what it was. So we're going to do the same on the other side and just tap that in very, very lightly. So it is buildable, which is nice. So you can kind of build it on areas where you really need it, which I do like about that. I'm liking the look that it's giving me. Like I said, loving this glow. Anything that's glowy, I'm really up for. So first impressions of that one, I'm actually quite impressed with that. So what I'm going to go and do now is put on the rest of my makeup and see what it's like and how it works with everything else. So I will be right back. So I went off, done the rest of my face off camera, as you can see. Now, I gotta say, I've put all my cream bronzers on. the powders, everything like that. Let's get my hair out of the way. And it just, everything went on really, really well. I don't feel as it hasn't moved any of the foundation serum underneath. It just hasn't. Everything has stayed put. You know, it's still got that nice glow to it as well, which I'm really liking. You know, I've had it on now about an hour and a half, and so far can't see that it's broken up anywhere or settled into fine lines and wrinkles and things like that. It's looking good. You know, I'm quite impressed. As a first impression, I'm actually really pleased with this. You know, I think it looks lovely. So I bought mine at Superdrug and it's £13.99, which isn't too bad a price, you know, for a foundation. God knows I've paid more, haven't we all? You know, if you're a makeup lover, it's like, that's a nice cheap one, you know. So it's a case, give it a go. You know, if you don't like it, it's no big deal. It's not like I've paid £34 for it. But I actually really like it. I think it's going to be too dark for me in winter. I did think I'd bought a paler shade so that I could kind of wear it more in the winter, you know, but it is, I think, a little dark for that. So if I wanted another one, I would have to go for a light shade. That could sit in the drawer till next summer. No big deal at that price, is it? You know, but actually, I'm liking it. I am really liking it. If you're wondering what's on my eyes, I've just filmed a video for the Jeffree Star new pricked eyeshadow palette. I can leave that one in the eye up there for you if you want to check that one out. But yeah, looking good. Really happy with that. Played nice with everything. You know, it didn't cling to any dry patches, which is a big deal for me because here I get really dry patches here, and most of the foundations I wear actually cling to it, and this one hasn't, which is absolutely impressive. So it gets a big tick for that one from me. So thank you for watching, my lovelies, and if you like this kind of content, please subscribe if you aren't already. I would really, really appreciate it, and I will see you all on the next one.